Does somebody want to go ahead and give us a recap? As I've hit my playlist button, that didn't go to the right. There we go. It was still on shuffle.
That was good.
Last time with the Whitestone Order. Balin.
Well, after we made it out of the sewer system, so to speak, we had to stealthily and expertly navigate our way through the city. It was treacherous. There were some dangerous flowers involved, and then we found ourselves at Selise's compound.
All right. Ferric, describe Doma, the city you guys are now in.
Doma is an evil cesspit of magicians.
Is that all you got? You got more?
No.
Okay. Well said. Well said.
We left it covered in shit.
Well, almost.
Bit of a trail.
No, we entered it covered in shit.
And really terrible chemicals.
All right. Griselda.
But now we are fashion icons.
Almost. Griselda. All these people that you've met, they seem to be on a pretty treacherous mission. You have any clue what that is?
We're trying to break somebody out and give them their hammer.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it works. Okay. I think that's about as much as she actually knows about the mission, so that works.
She found some suicidal children and is trying to take care of them.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. All
Which
right.
seems to be trapped
Murder
inside a
hobo.
robot.
But they're her murder hobos.
Yeah.
Celise, as you guys entered into your home, they met a group of your family. You want to go ahead and describe all them for me?
All of them, sure. Yeah, there's Ariok, my youngest brother. He's energetic and kind, I'm sure. And I have descriptions of them actually. I did not memorize them.
It's your family. Come on.
Let's see. There's Ariok, my youngest brother. He is charming and curious and protective and loyal. There is Davin, my older brother. He sort of runs the business. He's very serious. There's Emelise, my sister. We are the same age. She is a designer and makes clothing. There is my mother, Eladia. She is just, like a wise mom. We all look up to her. She's elven. She has magic. She's a good lady. And there's my father, Thurston, who runs the business. And, but, he's helping train Davin to take over someday. Oh, and there's Lydia. She's our servant. She's a magical illusion, basically, but very powerful and very helpful.
Definitely. And
A little creepy.
Yeah.
and I believe Emelise made you all new clothing.
She did.
Kind of spruced y'all up a little bit. And gave y'all a glam up. What's the word? I don't know.
Glow up.
Yes.
Glow up.
Yes.
Glow up.
All right. And you all had dinner, and you sort of brought up your worries about the situation in the city. And your brother, Davin, told you that he needed some help in the morning from you, Celise, and possibly with your new friends. Short fuse. Where are you going,
Yes.
and why are you going there? And what leads do you have as to getting there and going there?
Well, I think we're going to the tower in the middle of the city. It's called Blackwood Tower. And then the leads we have on it are that Davin is going to help us get in there tomorrow morning. I remember that from dinner, I think. And then, what was the last part?
Um, is that what everybody else thinks you're doing?
I thought
No.
we were doing a delivery to Nevram.
Yeah, we have an excuse to get into the Neverend compound
Yes,
from
we're-
Lisa's father.
Going
ta-
to kill those.
The
The tower's
Blackwood
where the breakers
Tower is an important place in the city, but it is not where you are currently trying to get into.
We're going to Moonrise Tower.
I know you're not. Wrong game.
At least I wasn't the only one that got it wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. The Blackwood Tower is where the breakers are stationed out of.
Okay.
And it is kind of
The
like
council
the
business.
council's like center of operations. It's basically like breaking into the fucking White House.
Mhm.
Highly not recommended.
Highly improbable.
But yeah,
Sounds like a good time.
you are attempting to break into some sort of secret location within the Neverend compound.
Right, the Neverend compound. Yeah,
Yes.
I do remember that part.
Yep. And so, all right, I think that's a pretty good little recap, and make sure everybody's on the same page. And
Yeah, it's good to check in.
we will sort of pick up sort of in the evening as you all are sort of bedding down for the night.
I'm sure glad not to be sticky anymore.
Now I can actually change some of my spells.
Glad my skin's not dissolving anymore.
Maybe next time not hose us down with something that bad.
I'm
Look, it mattered to get the glue, okay? Did you want to walk around with that stuff on you?
I mean, no. This all happened just because you messed up trying to clog the pipe.
Look,
I
was
really
not the only
enjoyed
one
that
did
one part.
What part did you enjoy?
What?
Oh, yes, that one.
What were you thinking about?
That one exactly.
Quick
You
question.
you feeling okay, Eric?
Yes. It was very pleasant at one point, and I liked it.
In the poop elevator?
I mean, I
No.
guess
I'm
before
just
the
trying to make sure we're on
It
the
was-
same page.
In
It
the
wasn't so
bath.
bad before the poop. Oh,
At
okay.
no
Yeah, the
point
bath
was there
nice.
not poop on the poop elevator. It started with poop and ended with poop. The whole middle part, poop.
But the poop didn't end there.
There were enjoyable parts of that. You could be so close to so many people at once.
That's disgusting, Farrick.
But
It's
we could
not
do that
beautiful.
without the poop still.
I think he was just talking about the bath.
I was, but I needed to recover.
The bath was horrifying. I never want to do that again.
Wasn't what I expected, but it was nice.
I've been hosed down before, and that was something else.
When were you hosed down?
I mean, if you ever dug latrine trenches before, it's nasty work. You're stuck somewhere for 3 months longer than you should have been. You gotta dig some more trenches next to the old ones.
Well, was feces magically infused into your skin in the trenches? Because that's what we had to get rid of.
I
this
was
time.
saying getting hosed down. Right.
Yeah,
I'm saying I've
just
been
saying-
hosed down.
Yeah, there's a reason this was more intense. It was.
Invasive is the word.
I mean, it gets it
That's
gets
what
you
I
good.
liked.
Well, I guess he doesn't
Thank you,
have much
Balin.
It's in between
Okay,
there.
fair.
I am understanding myself more.
What you liked was the cleaning. You can go back in there, I guess.
Oh, moving on.
Have I think before I left, I was asking about getting materials to cast summon familiar. Is that something I was able to do or no?
Yeah, we'll do the logistics in the morning.
Okay.
Well, it's nice meeting everybody at dinner, but it was so confusing. Y'all got to remind me what we're doing next time. I know we talked about it already, but just remind me in the morning.
Yeah, it's no problem, Shortfuse. Just, follow behind the rest of us. Throw your grenades like you do. You'll figure it out.
Blow things. Yeah, I got it. I'm smoking a character right now.
I'm going to stand watch.
That's not necessary, Ferric.
People know we are here.
That you
For
don't need
sure.
to. Yeah, I know, but you don't need to stand watch here. We're in my house.
Elise,
I don't
he
think you
doesn't sleep.
understand, Celise.
Oh, okay. You stand watch. I'll gonna go up to my bed.
Just don't go anywhere, Ferric. Just stay in this room.
I will do my best.
Can you promise me that, Ferric?
I
I need a firm eyes to metal sockets. Promise.
Ferric lowers his head. His eyes dim a little. I cannot make that promise, Balin.
I don't know what I expected, to be honest.
I mean,
I
least
just
it'll be
wanted to
fine.
be truthful with you.
I understand. Just do your best. And if you feel compelled to leave, just wake me up. That's all I ask.
I will do so. I have very little intent to go anywhere tonight, but I have a feeling the people that know we are here do not care whether this is Celise's home or not.
I think she probably holds enough weight to keep us safe tonight.
It's
Past tonight, I don't know.
it's
Perhaps. You all rest well.
Balin will nod and lay back in his bed and close his eyes.
Yeah, Shortfuse will smoke for a little bit, but is also going to bed.
Balin's very tired.
Griselda was like snoring the entire time.
Oh, so Elise, am I in your spot? My bad. Not used to sharing.
Oh, do you see me on your? That's weird. I'm
Oh, it's
upstairs.
like, oh, you're upstairs. That makes way more sense. I was like,
Yeah.
what are you doing in my spot?
Yeah.
There we go. Get out of here. Second floor.
I gave you your own room, Rufio.
Yeah, I see that now.
All right. So with that, I think we already did this one. I'm just gonna go and do another long rest. It's fine.
I would love more hit dice back. Thank you.
Hooray!
Yeah,
I had
that's
none.
fine. Yeah, that's
I
fine.
needed
You-
mine for my
you
abilities.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, very nice. We haven't rested in a long time.
Very
been a week.
nice.
nice.
How much?
Expensive as everything is up here.
You already added the +1 AC, right?
I believe so.
From the clothes. Yeah.
Yep. I think there's only like half of
Yeah,
you
plus-
mattered.
Yeah.
I don't think I see it on mine. Were you gonna add the New Jersey Turnpike armor?
New Jersey Turnpike's already +1.
Okay, I can't make it +2, I guess.
Nope.
That makes sense.
Yep. Anything? There's. I think somebody else. I think Rufio maybe had magic armor that it didn't do anything to either.
Yeah. I already have magic armor.
Yeah.
When did I get magic armor though?
I mean, you might have magic armor now because I gave it to you from the glam up.
Probably, which is silly anyway because I transform most of the time.
I mean, you also say you wear leather armor and also a schoolgirl outfit. So,
Right.
what the fuck do you
That's
want from
fair.
me? The fuck do you want from me?
That's fair. Yeah.
Ooh,
Did
leather
Griselda get
schoolgirl
it?
outfit.
I
Look,
don't think I
D&D
see it.
is anti-fashion, and that's not my fault.
You're not wrong.
They don't have
Did,
time for fashion in this world.
Did Griselda get a +1 robe? Because I don't see it.
I mean,
Unless,
common clothes +1.
okay.
It doesn't actually have an AC. I wasn't worried too much about it because you always have mage armor anyways.
Okay, so Mage Armor won't override it?
Yeah, that's how AC works.
Okay.
Yeah, it always takes you get one formula and it's mage armor for you.
Okay. Didn't realize that it was a formula for the clothing.
Yeah, so I mean, like if you're wearing plate armor and you cast mage armor, you take plate armor. If you're wearing leather armor and you have no dex, it's the same thing.
I just wasn't sure if the +1 acted like a cloak,
No,
a protection cloak or ring, or if it was just.
No, it's specifically armor. Giving everybody a cloak of protection is a lot different than giving everybody +1 armor.
That's what I figured.
All right. So as you guys go to sleep for the evening, I need Balin, Shortfuse, Ferric, and Griselda to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm not gonna do that in my sleep.
Why?
Actually, so damn it.
Doesn't look like a high
We
number.
were talking. I wanted to be like around the gate area.
Okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter
and,
for
like,
this.
Okay.
Okay. One moment, please.
Oh, you're all the way over there. Okay.
I mean, I just moved him. I don't know where he wants to be, but
That's fine. I wanted to keep an eye on like the direction of the breakers.
okay. All right. And so, yeah, you all get a very
Peaceful night of rest.
no, you do. It's actually very nice.
Nice.
Plush
I'm just-
beds. Clean
Oh, yeah,
linens.
everything's very nice.
Yeah, for real.
Always get some sleep.
And you awake, whenever you want to in the morning. Oh, by the way, meant to do this earlier.
Cool.
Yeah, that was from like 3 sessions ago. I just forgot to give it to you.
Is it shopping?
I remember something about that.
Yeah, I mentioned it and I just never did it. And so yeah, you have the morning to you.
I can't get into the room through the door because I'm on the wrong level.
So go downstairs.
Oh, I can just change that. You're right. I forgot that I can change that.
Oh, I don't know where you were. Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to go down the stairs and then
Yeah.
go around. All right, Celise,
So when do we-
you saw Ferric sort of staring blankly into the open air as you walked by.
Good day, right, Ferric? Ferric,
Silence.
Ferric.
His eyes are
don't-
blank.
I'm gonna go and pat him on the back. Ferric, are you in there? Okay, we will come back to you with everybody else. Just in case. Hey guys, Ferric's doing one of those weird things I heard about.
Oh,
How is he? Is he down again?
He's sort of just
Where'd he end up?
standing still. Yeah, blank. Yeah.
yeah, I figured something
It's
might happen. Being back
yeah.
here at Dope.
I'll go check on him. Then we'll see about breakfast.
Varric.
Eric, I'm like gonna kind of like stand on his shoulders and start like trying to peek in at him. Eric?
His eyes start to glow just a little.
Which color?
Red.
I'm gonna see a partial red glow and see if I can jump off. Like,
Perhaps
that's
we
not.
should give
Get ready,
that's
get ready.
color.
perhaps we
Let's,
should give him some space.
I mean, he's not gonna hurt us. I just don't want to ride him.
I'm gonna maneuver myself on this side of him, on the other side of him, in front. Yeah. So yeah, easy, Ferric, easy. And kind of like put a firm but not I don't know, a firm hand on you.
Cowards. We're surrounded by cowards in this city.
Do you mean because nobody helped you, or nobody's helping somebody, or them?
They claim to want to help, yet they want to stay in the shadows and be silent. They are all cowards.
And
This city, yeah, this city
Yeah, I
reeks
mean-
of politics.
That's that's why we're here, Ferric. Because unfortunately, you know, talking isn't enough to change things, and they need adventurers to do it.
There needs to
Right.
be a purge.
I don't. Okay,
Now,
maybe
now.
that might be too much.
Not a purge, Ferric,
That word's a bit strong.
but you can see that we
His
are
eyes
helping.
flare like insanely red, and they darken until they come to like a laser pupil, and then it shuts down.
Okay. Well,
That went better than usual.
Did it?
I mean,
I mean, he didn't physically hurt anybody, so
Wait, does that
he doesn't
usually happen?
usually.
Yeah.
I mean, not always.
Always. So this has happened before?
I mean, the part where
Yeah,
he goes,
he,
"Oh,
eyes
yeah."
start to come open. Or come on. and-
sometimes he blacks out, says some very
Lydia.
cryptic things.
It's not
and
exactly
turns back.
normal.
Lady Celise, breakfast is prepared for you in the Grand Hall.
Good. Fantastic.
Ew,
Do you
ew.
would
Did
I
you
mean, Ferric
guys hear the
doesn't eat.
music?
I heard you humming something?
Lovely.
Yes,
Lovely.
it was very, very pretty. Would you like to go have breakfast now? Sit near
Yeah.
breakfast, Ferric?
Oh, you know me. I would love that.
Oh. Of course.
Lead the way, Ferric.
Absolutely.
And as Ferric walks away, I'm gonna try to get everyone's attention
Mhm.
and kind of like walk a little bit behind him, talk in a quiet voice.
Is he
We all need to keep an eye on him, okay?
is he gonna turn into like a murder bot?
I don't think he's going to turn into a
'Cause-
murder bot, but he's
No.
he's strong of conviction and he's very, very big.
We're already
So-
breaking a lot of rules with having him here, and murder bot's like another license that like we don't even have one of those at our estate.
No,
That's
he's
not
not
actually-
evil. He's not gonna murder somebody unless they deserve it.
Right,
And that's okay.
but deserve it here is a very
Yeah,
loose term.
Yeah, that's the concern.
I mean, they could try to justify it to him. Good luck.
I mean,
You're not wrong.
we've already declared that we're going to the evil people's house. We can't,
Well, we can use that to our advantage then.
he's gonna kill them
Look,
all.
We're gonna have to crack some skulls when we're there.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
I mean, it's not a
Yeah.
guarantee. Just think of it that way. It could turn out nice and peaceful.
It could.
Hey,
It
Ferric.
could.
Yes, Celise.
So, were breakfasts a thing you did? Like, did you make like a nice family breakfast together back before those monsters stole your body?
Absolutely. I typically made sausage and eggs.
Oh, that's nice. It's going to definitely be part of what we have.
Fantastic. Potatoes would be lovely as well.
Of course.
I
You
would
should
love to
see
look at them.
everything. Just to look, Lydia.
Yes, Lady Celise.
Ferric would like to look at some potatoes.
Do
Roasted.
you
Please,
roast
with
it?
a little bit of basil.
He can't
Um,
eat, but he likes to look at the food.
Very well. Does it have to be substantive, or would
You
an
mean
image?
like correctly cooked, or like
would
a
an
picture?
image?
Oh, like just a. I
No,
don't-
it should
try it out?
certainly be fresh. Somebody
Okay,
will
yeah, I think
surely
he wants
want
real
some.
food.
I will. I
Good
will.
food and
I will
they will
try,
come.
Lady Celise.
Thank you.
As she like goes back into the kitchen hole. The others sort of bring down and like set plates in front of all of you, with like the nice little like capper like lids.
Uh-huh.
Lady Celise's favorite breakfast: vegan sausage, vegan eggs, and pork rinds.
You eat vegan every day?
No, there's pork rinds. Ew.
Where do you get
This
that
is-
many vegans
Lydia,
from?
take away the joke.
And why do you have
plate.
the other vegan stuff?
Yes, of course, Lady Celise.
No, leave those. Leave those. I'm gonna reach up for the pork rinds.
Truly, I find pork rinds to be a bizarre texture.
I'm gonna put some on Natalia's plate. Be like, eat these. Good for you.
It's too bad about Lydia.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
I don't think she has a soul like you do.
Maybe that's the problem.
I don't.
You mean like they do? There's like
don't-
30 of them.
I can't but yeah, I don't. But like they didn't like create your soul and they stole your soul from your body and put it in here. We should not steal 30 souls to inhabit Lydia.
Oh no, Lydia should go.
Oh, you're saying there should really? But why?
It is improper.
I don't know.
Lydia comes and sets a tray in front of you. Boof. And it is this like it is a grouping of the roundest potatoes you've ever seen, sort of stacked into the shape of a snowman. And they've got like little like like button like candies for where the eyes and stuff are. And it's like smoking and steaming.
Thank you, Lydia.
Why?
May your freedom come swiftly.
She's not unfree. She's like a really advanced toaster.
I assure you, Master Ferric, there is no freedom to be gained here. I was created by the Troxley household, and it is my pleasure to serve them and maintain the house.
You see, Celise, she's already surpassed you.
I don't understand.
You're surrounded.
Oh, he's got you there. He's got you there.
Okay. Lydia, I don't know what he wants anymore. I'm confused and scared a little bit. Can you...
As I'm
It's
comfort
okay. It's
Lady
okay. Eric's
Celeste.
just messing with you. He's just messing with you.
And so
Aren't
yeah,
you, Ferric?
I need some chocolate croissants.
Sure.
How do you eat this thing?
The snowman?
Yeah, I
Have
started
you
reaching
ever
for parts
had
of
your
the snowman.
chocolate croissants with a little bit of orange marmalade?
I don't know. We've have all kinds of them, Ferric. You could have could I shove your one in your face?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I would prefer not to have Well, no, I could go for another bath. Yes.
Sure, if he's going to kind of stand on the bench and try to reach for the top part of the head. Do you start here?
Not really sure.
Refuse wants this potato for. Sure,
I'm
I think you
hungry.
eat the head first. Well, there. I open. I
Well,
start
there you
to-
go.
Lydia,
So I,
Short
like,
Fuse
reach
is
up and-
confused. Would you open the other trays for him? He thinks that it's only vegan eggs and a stack of potatoes that we have.
No, it's
And pork rinds.
pork rinds.
Those are
yeah,
gone.
I mean, you have a feast of
Yeah.
almost. It is almost an international house of breakfast foods.
The continental breakfast.
Yeah, I mean it's essentially anything you want.
It's no Wendigo.
That is true. There is little
Yeah.
less vitamin C in
Tank.
this dish. But yeah, as you're eating, you're about halfway through. Lady Celise, your brother requests your attendance.
Of course. Tell him I'll be right there.
Very well.
Ricky, I sent you a Discord message. Just check on that.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we will.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ, Joe, pay attention. It's not where we're going.
I know. That's why I was asking. I just wanted to make sure I was putting that down and not.
That's
Not
from
doing anything with
that's
that.
from Baldur's Gate 3.
All right.
But no, we can do the potion if you want. That's fine. And yeah, so as you walk in, Davin is just finishing up writing a letter. You can see folds it up, puts it into a very nice but plain envelope, sealing wax, and you can see he actually doesn't use his Troxley signet. He actually opens the drawer on his desk and pulls out a different signet. Make a perception check.
Sure thing. Shit.
Fuck off. All right. Well, he presses it down into the wax. I mean, you can
Yeah, I'll see it. He's handing me the letter.
Yeah, I mean, I realized that after I had you roll. But he folds it up, or lets the wax, cool, I guess is the proper term. And he hands it to you. The addressee is Enchantress Lieutenant Samantha McNeary.
Okay.
I believe you last night asked for assistance in your matter.
Yes, of course. Were you able to find something?
Most of the family's contacts would be, let us say, quite detrimental to call on in this matter.
Mm-hmm.
But I have at least one that might not. She'll help. She just might not like it.
I guess that's better than not helping.
Take this letter and how are your friends planning on getting through the city, Celise?
I mean, quickly?
You know that they don't exactly blend in.
No, they don't at all. We don't have super far to go to get to the Nevrin compound, though.
You're not going there.
Oh, where are we going?
Um, the McNeary is a different house,
Oh, okay. Right.
and he actually directs you.
1 second.
Take this to the officers' barracks. It's on the other side of the city.
Okay.
Speak with Samantha, and she might be able to help where our contacts cannot.
That sounds good. Does she know? I mean, I look at the signet. I see. Is that why you didn't use our family's stamp?
No. That's
Okay.
because she'll know who this stamp is from.
Okay.
You look down, and it is actually his prefect signet from when he was in school.
Okay. Did she go to school with you?
Sister, there are some things that I have purposefully kept from you and Father, and I would appreciate if they stay kept from Father.
Okay. Why?
Let's just say he would not approve of the wanderings of a young man.
Okay.
It's
I don't know why he would care that much, but if you're that concerned, I'll take it seriously.
Well, Celise, as you know, any
Yeah, our
musings
families
of
get
that
along.
nature must be decided upon.
That's fair. But I mean, you're gonna take over the business. It seems like you should have some say in that.
And I will. And this was it was a fun summer, but other factors just didn't work out.
Oh, I understand. I'm sorry, Davin.
It's quite all right.
I'm sure you'll do better next time. And I pat him on the shoulder.
Oh, the stink eye's real. Get your friend some new clothes, for Christ's sake.
I just got them new clothes from Emma.
You know what I mean.
Non-adventuring clothes, yeah. I
Yes.
understand. Okay. He says you all look like slobs and that you need to look better if you're gonna walk around this city.
You can tell him I said that Lydia is going to
rude.
destroy him with all the knowledge she has.
I mean, I don't think that's true. I think that you're overestimating what Lydia is.
That's kind of harsh, though. We just got these new clothes too from your sister, so I think we look pretty good.
Well, yeah, for adventuring, sure, we look great, but we're in a city. We're just
I mean,
walking
people
around. You
pass
can't walk
through.
around in your adventuring clothes. That's kind of gauche. Stick out like a sore thumb. No one else is doing it.
No, that's a good point. I look at my armor.
What does
Like,
gauche
I
mean?
don't take this off.
Gauche, unsophisticated or like just like weird,
Over the top.
lacking grace.
I mean, these clothes are really fancy. I thought they would fit in here.
Well, again,
right?
like no, they would fit in for like say you were doing an excursion to the woods and you really wanted to look like you were taking it seriously and roughing it, then like people would dress like us. Except we can actually do the adventuring, whereas they would just like pretend.
I mean, that was the stuff we were wearing. Oh, you mean for here? That kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in the city. And Emelise gave us adventuring clothes.
Well, I can
Good.
change my appearance to whatever I wish. So
That's fair. Could you stop looking like that repulsive old man?
I already did.
Oh,
Griselda
good.
leans in and says,
Yeah,
"Dear,
he's younger last time.
where do they have
Oh,
woods
right. I
to
forgot
frolic
about
in?
that. Yeah.
Where do they have woods to frolic in around here?" She looks around confused.
You look. I don't know. Outside of the city, or I'm sure we make some magically in a big room, like the Star Trek holodeck.
She kind of eyes you suspiciously. Okay, dear.
I mean, we have to ditch our armor and weapons, I assume.
Oh shit! Yeah. Well,
And the bag of holding is not exactly usable at the moment.
it's covered. It's not. It's
It's-
filled
it's-
with poop.
It's filled with poop. This actually mattered.
Yeah, who's gonna fix that?
That's what happens when you fail a skill
Lydia.
challenge. Yes, Lady Celise.
Could you empty out this bag of holding and clean off all of the items in it, and then put them back in?
How many items are there?
I have no idea. It's not
A
my bag of
finite
holding.
amount.
Oh, for God's sakes. Ferret grabs it and
Oh,
dumps
no,
it
don't-
out.
All right.
I'm immediately like jumping back all the way over here with my plate of food.
Eric, no, I'm gonna jump across the table and try to stop
I'm
it.
just running.
Ferret
Lydia,
stops, he's like,
Lydia.
What's the problem? We need it done at some point, so why not do it now?
Not here,
Because it
not
hasn't
here.
happened
We
yet.
could have done it in the
Not
area
here, not
that
now.
things
We
are
can go
cleaned, not in the
anywhere
where
else.
we eat.
Dearie,
I
were to-
volunteer if we're going back to the bathroom.
dearie, if
Why
you
are
were
we
to do
still
that
over
here, I don't think I would be able to get the stench off with just my spell.
No,
Lydia,
that's
help,
why I
help
open
Ferric
it in the
pick this up
bathroom.
and take it to the bathroom with him.
He
That-
scurries off
that's
with
fine.
the
I'm
bag.
gonna help. I'm gonna go with him and help. No, I'm running with you, Ferric. Don't you run away from me, Ferric.
It's like a fucking decanter of endless water, but it's diarrhea.
I'm gonna chase him up the stairs, up to the room, make sure he's in, and just slam the door behind him.
I'm just
Cancer
still
of
trying to get away
endless
from it
diarrhea.
and just eating my food.
That's an
Don't come
amazing
out
first
until it's
object.
clean.
It's spreading.
Oh no.
He runs away like
Everything's
no.
okay. Don't come out though.
Are you,
he runs away like what Zoidberg.
what's that smell, Celise?
Our bag of holding fell over. It's a Lydia will help.
There's no fixing this.
So, you all are dirty again.
And Ferric's locked in the bathroom.
I mean, we're
Hello.
going to the bathroom.
No, Balin already slammed the door with him in there. It's just hit Ferric and his own private thoughts.
Ferric, there's a series
shit.
of buttons and levers on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I push the center button. I pull the lever down 3/4 of a mile. I mean, an inch. And then I'm gonna twist the dial at the bottom, 3/4 turn to the left, and then another quarter turn. Yahtzee?
DC 99.
I'm not gonna pass that one.
John, I am not going to be privy to DMing a intimate scene between you and a showerhead.
You just loudly hear, I'm singing in the
The
shade.
rain!
And it just starts going all weird and staticky.
Voice box shorts out. All right. So having made a thorough mess
Again.
again,
We're real
I
good
just
at that.
had to extend the shit story.
We're real shitty guests.
Or I was really tired of the argument about how to get rid of it. We already went through this like 4 times.
but yeah,
I think I'm trapped on the second layer.
You covered my dining hall in shit, Varric.
Well, it's better than what I was gonna do with the shit. Use it for ammo for the catapult spell.
That sounds fine. I mean, no, you'd be throwing our bag of holding at somebody, and that sounds awful.
But that being said, your bag of holding and everything in it still needs a deep clean. So you can leave it here and get it cleaned.
If you need anything from it, take it now.
Well,
I had some rations.
No, those
uh,
are still in your box.
Are they? Ah. I
If-
thought
if
the
they
dead
were-
mice in there got to it.
Sweetie, how old are those rations?
They're
Yes.
actually rations. And he
No, don't-
offers you
don't bring
like
him out.
the
No, don't
corpse
get
of
him
a
out.
rat.
Now,
I thought we got rid of those a while ago.
I was trying to eat again.
I think I don't think those are good anymore. I think you can throw those out.
you can probably
I
also
was
throw out
trying to make jerky.
can also throw out the
In fact,
22
Lydia,
bananas that you
Lydia,
have.
can also take
Bananas.
Ferric's rations with him. I don't think they're good anymore, and dispose of it with the fecal matter in the bag.
Yes, of course.
Thank you, dear.
All right. Start of day stuff. Do it to it. Figure out what your. Give me. I need a party state for leaving the compound.
I guess we have to leave our armor and weapons behind.
Ferric ain't leaving shit.
Well, you're disguised, so you're fine. But like, I assume, Celise, we can't just walk around with our weapons and armor.
No. No.
Does
that
anyone
would
wear a
be
weapon at all
unacceptable.
ever? Like,
No.
I would need ingredients to cast Find Familiar and ingredients to inscribe a level 1 spell into my spellbook, which would be
Yeah.
I'm
about
sure we
60
have
gold.
those here.
Yeah, that's fine. You can
I love
take
how
care
it
of that
strip
here.
everybody but the murder bot.
we're gonna need some nicer
I mean,
clothes. though.
even if you're disguised stealth, your weapon would still not be disguised. Maybe. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, so do I bring
I'm not
my,
entirely
like,
positive.
do I bring my bombs? Like, what is that going to be like? Or,
I mean, you have like a backpack. or
Listen,
something you carry,
Listen.
yeah.
Your
Yeah.
your
The
class
DM needs to tell us.
doesn't make sense. I'm looking up disguise
What
self.
do you
so
want us to have?
Yeah, bring your snow short fuse. You're fine.
yeah, I mean you could your short fuse's class doesn't make sense because he's like, oh, I've got like 30 fucking bombs in my pocket. It's like, sure, you know,
It's like a sling bag just full of
yeah, like
explosives.
he generates bombs and like it doesn't take any resources and materials. It's just like, yeah, no, you have it, you can do it.
Yeah, they're just out of the ether.
Out of ether, yeah. So it already doesn't make sense, but
Yeah, but I wouldn't get like my
That's part of what
my
I loved
chest
about my
launcher
class.
or the like
No, you
nice
probably-
clothes or anything.
Yeah, you
I
probably
like,
can't wear
need
your
to
chest
unequip
launcher.
that stuff. Yeah, but I can wear like my studded leather armor underneath whatever we're going to be wearing. That I got for now.
And then
Why
if
do we
could
need
just,
to go
like-
get clothes? Can't we just have Emelise make them?
That's what I was gonna
Um,
say. Like, we just need
yeah.
some other clothes.
Ferric, you can disguise your weapon, because that's included in disguise self. So figure out how you're gonna sell a shotgun.
Okay. It looks like a cane.
Sure, if you want to fuck up the rifling on your barrel, then go for it.
Can I wear a cape?
You could hold it around the shoulder, like, you know. Some people hold.
Yes,
canes like
the
that.
classic use of a cane, slinging it across your shoulder.
An umbrella.
That I'll buy.
Damn it.
I'm sure sunbrellas are
Uh,
popular around
Let me make
here.
some potions. I still got from last time, so I'll just subtract.
It's called a
potions.
parasol, you idiot.
If everybody check your inventory for temporary potions and delete them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's gonna do all new. However, funny story, if you did try to open said umbrella, it would not block the sun.
That's
That
not the
would be
real sun.
fucking hilarious.
Are they labeled?
Not
temporary?
leaving a shadow.
Yeah, the temporary potions should be like bright orange. They should look like legendary items in WoW. And they should
Oh,
say,
it's temp right at the beginning.
I don't have any.
yeah, I think most of them got used or otherwise.
Yeah, no, I can trade them.
I still had one, but that was it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh shit, what are we dealing with here?
I'm gonna bring
Um,
the Bane shard with me though.
Question: how do I summon up an
I
owl
assume I can
familiar?
hide one
You
on my
have to
person.
tell me that's the familiar you want so I
Okay,
can make
sorry.
it.
I wasn't sure if there was a special trick to it. Thank you. Yeah, just an owl familiar. That's
Okay,
what I was looking for.
I'll do that sometime.
Thank you.
Would I be able
sure
to
there has to
spend
be
some
something
gold on
like
some other healing potions? I want to be able to throw some bombs this time, so I'd spend gold and pick up some others.
What do you have any materials?
I think the only like plant mats in my inventory are 5 reactive ones.
In your party loot?
I don't know if we have much curative in there.
No, you've blown through curatives a lot.
Yeah, we haven't had like a real like shopping day. I figured I would buy a bunch
No.
of it if we found it, but
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can look for that in the city.
Before we leave,
that makes sense.
Ferrick's gonna hold short fuse back.
Oh.
What's up, buddy?
Short
I'm
fuse.
like fiddling with stuff on myself.
And Ferrick puts a hand on Short Fuse's shoulder and he's like, Short Fuse. Listen,
A little heavy.
hey, I need you to pay attention right now. I may need to leave. And when I do, you will have to let me go.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm
Why
not
can't
sure.
we come with you?
But when the moment happens, just let me go.
Is there something that we should look for your return, dear?
I'm just
Something we
talking to
need to
Short
do?
Fuse only.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he held short fuse back.
Yeah, sorry, we're
Sorry.
like back here or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't just let you go. I mean, what happened? What if you're getting hurt or something? I'm gonna follow.
I just don't want others to lose their lives to help me. But also,
mean-
I get the feeling that some in the group may not feel the same passion that I do.
Well, that's okay. I mean, that's up to them. Just like giving up their life might be up to me. I appreciate you, but
is.
that's not your call. I'll try, but I can't promise I'm gonna let you go. Like hop on his shoulder somehow.
That is your decision.
The one without the owl on it.
That's great imagery.
Yeah, I appreciate you. It'll be okay. Whatever happens, we'll figure it out.
Thank you, Short Fuse. And he just wanders off to the group with Short Fuse on his shoulder.
I like almost like fall as he like oh, and get it. Careful, you know I got explosives on me.
All right, now let's go see Emma again and get some nice clothes. There's no use risking going into the city looking as we do.
like new clothes every day in this place.
I mean, sorry, you say that like that's not just a thing.
I mean, I don't know
knew
if you noticed or not, but that apron I have, that's not like new or anything. I've had that a long time.
I see. Yeah, I've been trying to like make my outlook like my outfit like my thing, but that's the only reason why I wear mine so much.
Yeah, mine's so I don't die. Or, burn my skin off.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart.
No, smock. You say it
Oh,
like the smock.
well, I don't think that they look great for
Thank
just,
you.
walking around.
Well, that's what
Donut,
that's what I'm saying. Like falls
Yeah.
off into the same conversation of like trying to explain to you what my smock is about. FYI, I might have to stop for a moment. I have some furniture being delivered, and it's like super late, and they just text me. It's like 30 minutes.
Oof.
Oh wow.
I might,
That's great.
I might randomly have
Wow.
to like stop and get some bookshelves.
Like at
I
some
had a
point,
9
just
p.m.
give up.
furniture delivery.
I mean, I guess
Yeah,
they
that's
run
pretty
late.
late.
Yeah.
Hello, dear sister.
Hey, Emmy. So Davin says that my friends don't look presentable enough for us to be going through the city, and
Not yet, but
I'm
we'll
not,
get there.
disagreeing. Yeah, what's Andre doing over
Don't worry about it.
there?
He's over there because this is a multi-level map, and I wanted my camera to have a token that I could put on a specific layer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ergo, don't worry about it. It's fine.
And I think that it would be a lot easier to ask for your help again than to venture out and hope that no one notices our rather peculiar group.
Of course. Let's see. She reaches over to the wall, finds like a specific brick, and throws it across the room. And as it flies across the room, almost like on a rail, a like wardrobe comes out behind it. For off the rack, you have
Like dodge out of the way.
yeah.
Yeah.
For off the rack, you have a pretty wide selection. So feel free to take your pick. Though I don't have as many
Outfits.
kids' clothes, so you might need to make do.
Well, I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, pass me some scissors.
Oh, I've
Ferric
got it.
picks
I'm
something that makes him.
I'm just giving you crap, short fuse. Pick what you like and I'll retailor it.
You let me know. I've been redoing my clothes a long time. I like point out like my shoddy hems on the apron that it.
You know, short fuse, it's really adorable that you try. And she said that like
Yeah.
the most sweet and
She didn't
sincere
sound as
way.
condescending as Ricky did. Yeah.
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 How do you not
Especially being
sound
sweet.
condescending saying that?
I would just like beam. Sheriff would just beam back and be like, "Thank you."
Yeah. Like she knows you're not good at it, but you know what? You didn't let that stop you.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys can go through and pick out normal clothes that do not have weapons and armor on it.
Can I get like a robe that's in fashion? Just like a big purple robe.
Yeah, sure. Are you still wearing your armor?
I can't. No.
Okay.
I'm
Like
not
you
trying to
can't.
throw
Set
over
up
my armor.
Okay.
You
like-
just have a breastplate there, right?
I mean,
Okay. Do you like breastplates have like a bunch of shit that's not just a fucking barrel?
It's not just one.
Yeah, it's more than just a breastplate.
I'd also make too much noise walking around.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I just want like a big robe.
Sure. And yeah, you all can easily enough find a set of street clothes, some streets, as it were.
I'm gonna make sure mine has a cape.
Very well.
Ferric's
Kinda like
gonna
flourish it.
mimic some sort of like sleek, commanding looking outfit that looks in line, but not exactly like the breakers.
Okay. Sure. All right. Well, I think that is all we had to do at the house before we left, right?
Yep.
All right. With that, you move into the streets of Doma. Now, Celise, from what you are aware of, you know that the McNearys have a group of no, you guys are not there. You guys are up here. You know that the McNearys have a group of structures that they use over here. You're not sure exactly which one is the one you're looking for, but you know that they do have a handful of structures that you see soldiers and the like moving in and out of.
I need to step away and get the stuff.
Okay, yeah, go for it. If he's gonna do that, then let's take a quick 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeez.
sorry about that.
Break.
No, you're
No,
good.
you're fine.
Thank you. Be right back.
I need to get my phone charger anyway. I'm like dead. I am back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
What's up? Oh, I'm sore.
Have you tried not being sore?
Uh, that's not possible anymore. I'm in a constant state of sore. Oh, it was a week.
Have you tried being not so damn old?
Oh, uh, Rufio and Justin. We
Yeah.
our internet went out for like 2 days, and on Tuesday I had to go to the library to take a call, so because I had to be on Zoom and like share stuff.
Mhm.
And we're running late. It's like 10:30. I had to be there at 11, and we go outside, and I'm getting stuff in the car, and Anna's like, "John, come here," and I'm already like upset because I'm running late.
Yeah.
And I turn around, and she's standing next to a deer. They got stuck in our fence.
Oh my
Like
god.
a baby
Wow.
deer or a young
Aw.
young deer got stuck between the posts in our fence.
Wow.
Oh.
So I run over there and
Yeah.
try to figure out what to do. It had gotten all 4 of its legs and most of its body through, but its hips would not fit. So it was just completely stuck.
Were you able to like
So
shove it through backward, or like what happened?
I picked it up and got it to where it was like comfortably in the middle, but its rib cage was in the way coming the other way. And the only way to get it out was going to be a lot of finagling, and it probably weighed like 55 pounds,
Yeah.
something like that. And so I tried to go get like some tools to pry the metal bar off, the aluminum bar off, or whatever.
So you
but
so you went and got your chainsaw, right?
No, I was just trying to pry it because we had one that came off earlier this year that we had to glue back. So I'm like, this can't be that hard. That fucker was like welded. Both of
Mhm.
them were that I was trying to get off. So we ended up seeing a neighbor that was walking by, and me and Anna, the neighbor, were able to pick the whole thing up and then like turn it a little bit to get its rib cage back through, and then pop it out the back. But it
Well,
was
that's good that you were able to
crazy.
get it out.
And then as soon as we put it down, it ran right the fuck back into the fence because it was scared.
Of course. Yeah, because it's scared.
It was terrifying.
Deer are pretty stupid.
They're not very smart, and it kept
No, they're
running back
really
into it
dumb
over and
animals.
over. So we had to like scare it back into the street.
Was this before your Zoom meeting?
Oh, I mean, we didn't get done with the thing until like 11:05 or something, and it was still a 10-minute drive to the library. So I was like, "Fuck it, I guess I'm not making this call."
Did you explain to them why you missed it?
Yeah, oh yeah. I was like, I cannot make this shit up because I knew it was dealing with internet problems and had to like go to the fucking library.
Yeah. Also, a deer decided it wanted to have a bad day.
It had a pretty bad day.
I'm sure I've told this story before to Ricky and Baker because I've known them so long. But I have a friend named Rutabae who hates deer because she's a vegetarian, by the way, and she just hates deer because one rammed the side of her car while she was driving and killed itself on her car.
Oh no.
And she's
That's
like, I
pretty
hate these
brutal.
dumb animals now. They're terrifying and make me sad.
Wow. Well, was the baby deer's mother around?
Poor baby.
Actually, yeah. Anna said that she could hear it on the other side of the fence, like
Okay.
making noise. So it was trying to get to its mother. That's what I didn't hear it, but I was trying to get the deer out of the fence.
I'm just glad the mother didn't abandon the baby because that would
Yeah.
have been really.
But that's why it probably ran back into the fence because it was just
They
trying to
do
like.
often leave their babies during the day to go do stuff, though. Like if they think an area is
Yeah.
safe, but clearly the baby was trying to get through and got stuck.
Yeah.
Like it's possible that
Right.
that deer was just like chilling in a corner of like a corner near your yard or something,
It just got.
and it was like,
spooked.
oh, I can take a shortcut through here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's deer all over our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Same.
Just waiting on Doris, I think.
Yep.
I haven't heard of.
Present.
Oh,
Okay. So we're
It's
not.
wild how many deer I see for like how in the city I am.
Yeah. You're pretty down there. All right. So As you all leave the Troxley compound, Celeste, you kind of know generally roughly where you need to go
Mm-hmm.
down there. We're gonna do a
Dan McNeary's.
those damn McNairys.
Damn McNeary's.
We're gonna do we're gonna do a quick one of skill check. Everybody gets a skill check. And so we'll go to bottom to top, let's say. So short fuse. As you leave the let me change the music right quick. Da, 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 da. I'll put on a little bit of juice. All right, short fuse. As you leave the Troxley compound, what is Balin's first skill obstacle? It's the word I'm looking for.
How about he has to figure out how to blend in with that robe, get everything settled just right?
Okay. Yeah. So as
The
you
large
leave, yeah. So as you leave the compound,
Another moo
Balin, you are not super comfortable in not having your armor, and you want to make sure everybody looks presentable. So roll a skill.
I'm gonna use performance to play it up and lean into it. Like,
Okay.
Act like it's. Yes, I can wear this giant robe. I do own it.
We started early.
Okay. So 10 is not a high number.
No.
But it's not the lowest number.
It is a number.
You're right. It's not the lowest number, but
And it's even. Even numbers tend to be good.
That's just your brain.
So as you leave the Troxley compound, you notice a handful of people that are kind of giving you some weird looks, as denoted by the heat counter in the upper left corner of your screen.
Okay.
Balin, what is Varric's obstacle?
Oh man. Mm, I'm on the spot. I can't think of anything.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Um,
like a local pond that she came to work.
You see a couple. A guard stops you. Not a guard. A person stops you, and by the look of your clothing, asks if you're part of the breakers.
So yeah,
It's not
Varric.
often we see you're around here.
Yeah, a distressed woman runs up to you, looking like she's starts asking you and talking about oh, this man over here was glaring at me with the utmost of lust in his eyes, and it is not becoming. And she starts going on and on like that. What skill do you roll, Varric? There's not a skill for not
Can I
murdering
do-
people.
Can I do? I would like to intimidate her,
Okay. Roll
as if
intimidate.
I'm like a very commanding officer.
Okay. That
and
would be
she's
deception.
wasting my time.
But you can do intimidation. You want to do that? Yeah, I can see that. Intimidation. Roll it.
Because she already thinks I'm a breaker.
Yeah.
Can I
12's
get
enough.
advantage because I'm in that whole outfit?
12's enough.
Okay. Dumb lady.
Yeah. And so so you sort of command her and chastise her for wasting your time with such trivial matters. And she sort of like skulks away as you move forward a little bit. What is Varric, what is Griselda's challenge?
God, I feel kind of like a dick, but so vindicated at the same time. Griselda. Griselda, as we pass by an alleyway, you spot one single child who looks hungry.
Let me see. You know what? This is gonna be bad for me, but I'm gonna roll insight to look around to see if perhaps maybe the child is hungry, and it's almost dinner time, and I shouldn't feed the child, because it's not my responsibility, and I would spoil it with candy.
Insight is not what you use to look around.
Sorry. I guess a better way to describe what I want to do is, while looking at the child, I want to roll insight to figure out the time of day, to see if the child might be hungry because a meal is approaching, and that I should just keep walking by and assume that their parents or guardian is going to feed them later on.
Sure, roll insight. Yeah, this kid is clearly overweight and clearly wants candy, and clearly is not actually hungry, but just wants candy and is trying to con people on the street into giving him candy.
Okay.
A move I've seen John Doris perform on several occasions.
Hey now.
It's one more success. Griselda, what is Celise's obstacle?
Celise passes by some. She sees some people up ahead from her from her old school, that she didn't really like, but she knows if she passes by them, they're going to want to stop and chat about random things.
So yeah, Celise, you see Juniper, the annoying, but not to the extent where you can actually hate her girl from your college class. You had 2 classes together, and she's the kind of girl that would like talk at you during a movie, and you're like, dude, shut up, I don't care. Let me just watch the movie. But you do that while the professor's talking, and you see her like recognize you and start moving towards you. What do you roll?
Stop and chat.
Yeah, I'm going to roll a persuasion to like convince her that I'm really, really busy and do not have time to stop and talk with her.
Okay, roll it.
Nice.
Oh my God, Celise, I haven't seen you in about 15 years, I feel like.
Just doesn't stop walking.
Just literally stiff arms and walks off.
Okay, then walks by. Damn.
Sorry, can't talk. Bye-bye.
Okay, we need to catch up. Coffee
yeah,
later?
Next time we'll get coffee.
Okay, you know where, you can come over
I know
anytime.
the place, the one by campus.
Yeah, okay, bye. Okay, Celise, what is Short Fuse's obstacle?
Short Fuse's obstacle is that there's just like a whole bunch of like tall people and clutter and long legs, and he's just having trouble navigating as a very small person.
Okay, Short Fuse, what do you roll?
I walked in on a woman trying to on a monitor to get rid of the text.
I think I
There's
could just do
surprisingly
investigation.
few
Another
halflings and gnomes in Doma.
How do I write the rest of my email? I'm at the bottom.
I think I could use investigation to at least like try to get a grasp on where I am, and
And it would just
at least follow you guys and be like, okay, we're heading in that direction. Just peek through and see their heads as I go.
Yeah, that's fine.
I guess like I could use I guess sleight of hand wouldn't be the same, but like an acrobatics check maybe would be that.
No, I mean you could use slide. You can use. I would say you could use sleight of hand to like move through a
Guide.
crowd and like not
Like
like
a
disturb
child
people.
at a music festival.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Word.
Ooh. Okay.
Barely.
that +7 really saved you there. All
But
right.
I'll talk to him this fight.
They have window
All
in
right.
front.
And so
yeah.
yeah, you sort of, as everybody else is like sort of striding through the crowd, you get a little like separated from them, and you know you like sneakily like whoosh 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 whoosh, and you actually appear up in front of them, and you all look up and see a grouping of buildings that are like large and imposing. They're all very utilitarian. Salish, you would know that this is one of the groupings that the McNeary used to house
Is that you?
soldiers and you know other militant types. You know, Doma doesn't have the largest like army, but they do have a military of sorts. And the people that make up the military are more or less they're not the strongest at magic, but they do have like, you know, they do have it. Like their rank and file would be like a sword mage, right? You know, they have a little bit of magic, but also, you know, they can keep on fighting, sort of deal. And yeah, and so you kind of find yourselves in this small compound, sort of surrounded by essentially Doman military.
Cool. All right, everyone, keep your eyes out for someone who looks like they could be an enchantress.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
She'll look a lot more magical than the other people.
Carol post.
Like
I'll
they'll
look
have
around.
they'll be
We're
like
in a magic
soldiers
city.
and look strong and tough and like right. But
don't look
inside of
that tough.
this area,
So you want us to look for a woman that's more magical than most magical people in a magical city.
no, I
Right.
want you to look for a woman who looks more magical than the least magical people in this magical city, other than Balin, Short Fuse, and Ferric.
He's playing with his George.
You're right.
Because
We
they're
should
the least
split up.
magical.
There's a lot of ground to cover.
No, fair.
Acceptable.
Can we just ask?
I guess Short Fuse has some magic, so I shouldn't include him in that.
I mean, it's not like I just put it inside things and then blow them up.
I'm gonna see a soldier walking by and kind of walk up to him and salute him as another soldier would. Say, "Excuse me, soldier.
He
We're
looks at you like you're fucking fronting.
In your purple robe.
how?
You're in
He
a
doesn't know me.
purple. Exactly.
But I'm approaching him with respect.
Ferric steps up.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Puts a hand on.
We're looking for a Lieutenant Samantha McNeary.
Do you have business with her corps, or?
We have business.
No,
with
we're
her.
delivering a personal letter.
She'd probably be in the officers' barracks if she was even here today.
Can you point us the way?
He sort
If
of
you don't mind, sir.
Yeah, it's the nicest building in the block.
Is it what's left of your brain power to get in the game?
That makes sense.
I'll give a nod of thanks. And
Very well. And yeah, he sort of motions over towards the edge of the cliff. And you all sort of approach this building. It is fairly wide.
Where are you?
One story. Nothing like ostentatious, but it is very nicely decorated. Has a couple of like nice braziers out front. And yeah.
So do these people look physically more imposing than Balin, or about the same?
I was
Probably
gonna
about
say I'm a
same.
big guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
In an
physically,
even bigger room.
physically, these are probably about the same stature as Balin. They probably have had the benefit of magical steroids most of their lives, so who knows how that works? But
They've had the best training.
yeah, sir. One of the guards like stops you as you try and walk in the fucking front door.
Gentlemen, it's okay. It's okay. And I just keep
my
walking
apologies.
as well.
My apologies.
No. What
I'm gonna
business
point
do
to
you have?
her and follow her.
No, ma'am. As they physically bar
Yes.
your way.
Steps up and he's just like, we're delivering a message.
Then deliver it. And he holds out his hand.
That's what we're doing.
Personal message that
This
should
is
be
eyeball.
delivered personally.
Stay outside the fucking building, you dicks. If you have a message, I'll make sure it gets to the right place as he holds out his hand.
That is not acceptable.
From my understanding, with the nature of this message, we need to handle it ourselves.
Make a persuasion check. Celise and Ferric.
Doing your best, and I appreciate you for it.
All right. That's why you have the diplomat.
Walk.
One of the soldiers. Just hold on a moment. She kind of walks in, closes the door behind her. A couple moments later, a very nice dressed gentleman walks out.
Vampire.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Vampire.
Yes, I was told that you had a message.
Yes, we have a rather important message for Samantha?
Forget to
Yes.
write your battle
Samantha
cry.
McNeary. From an old contact of hers that requires a bit more delicacy than your guards.
Yet,
What business does a
Did I say
Troxley
delicacy?
have with our barracks? I wonder.
Trust me, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have to, but I was the one who was entrusted for the delivery.
You can point us in the direction and just let your thoughts do what they will.
I'm trying to get out of here as quickly as I can, but you all keep stopping me.
did it. Alright, now pick up.
He sort of looks to each of you. Odd group for messengers.
Like I said, it's a very important message.
Very well. He sort of leads you in. As you come in, the soldier to the right, ma'am, name, please? As she has like a notebook.
Celise Troxley.
Celise Troxley. Sir.
Dashel Ferrixi.
Sir.
Darkies.
Balin.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Balin of House.
I'm gonna
Brand.
shoot them like laser eyes as they start to give their real names.
Balin of House
Hurley.
Hurley. Ma'am.
Griselda looks looks around.
I don't know.
Do you have a name, ma'am?
Griselda, dear.
Of House.
Just something on
House. I do believe it's
Yes.
Alaquette.
She looks at you very confused as to why you hesitated on a last name.
Yeah, but I haven't tried anything yet.
Haven't used my last name in a long time.
I
She
don't go
takes
by that name for very long. Or sorry, I don't go by. People don't call me that name. Hasn't called me that name for quite some time.
fair enough. Natalia gives her name Short Fuse. Sir, your name?
I'm sorry, short mud fuse snuggle.
For a second try?
I'm just gonna like scamper on.
Pardon, sir.
You heard it. Short mud fuse snuggle.
I like start to move off before she says something.
Very well.
Perfect.
And so yeah, the gentleman sort of leads you.
Bleh.
Bleh. He sort of motions to the door to his right. She will be with you shortly. You may wait inside.
Why does this room have all the cobwebs in it?
Do you ask him that?
Does it look different than the other rooms we passed by?
I mean, the cobwebs I'm not a huge fan of, but it looks pretty disheveled. It looks like
It's impossible to find a D&D map that doesn't have like a
weird
two
shit.
disheveled rooms.
yeah, or just
yeah.
weird shit that you're like, this doesn't. Why are there bodies here?
I have to explain this. Yeah.
Or like the dolls.
yeah,
It's like a totally normal house, and then there's a murder room in the middle of it. And you're like, come on. Like,
I just wanted a fucking
Like a
house. I can tell my
doll
own
full of
story.
crucifix.
God damn it.
You know, even that bar had a room full of cobwebs.
Did it?
Listen.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a
Ferret
good
doesn't
bar,
wanna
though. I
actually go
remember
in
liking
the
that.
room. He stops at the entrance.
You coming in, buddy?
I'll wait right here.
Are you done, Yuki?
If
I can keep an
you
eye on him.
wish to have a meeting with Lieutenant Samantha or Lieutenant McNeary, you best wait inside.
What's the harm in him? Just waiting out.
come in now, Dashel. It's okay.
I don't think Ferrick's gonna move.
Ferret
Dashel.
doesn't budge.
Griselda
Be
makes
right
his little
here. It's
on a
fine.
chair.
I
Guys,
agree,
you're
it's fine.
embarrassing me in front of one of the other families. Can we please just act the part?
Sir,
All right, all right. He steps inside.
Fuse pointedly waits until Ferric walks inside and then follows him in.
I'll give Short Fuse a nod.
I don't trust vampires.
I understand. I don't trust that guy either. But I don't
Fair.
think they're gonna vampire attack us. I don't think they're even vampire.
I don't think that was a vampire, Ferrick.
I'm not sure it wasn't a vampire, Balin.
He came.
The
outside
McNearys could
during the day.
control a vampire.
I really do have a hard time believing a vampire would live in a city that's been elevated into the sky, despite it being
You'd
a
be
magical city.
surprised. You'd be surprised what magical minds with too much money and power would
That's
do.
true. Did
She
he come
nods in
outside?
agreement and say,
Did he
you
get in
make
the
a good
sunlight?
point.
Because if he got in the sunlight, then that sort of decides it. But I don't think he ever actually came outside.
Was it sunny out?
It's beautiful out every day, Varric. You should know that.
Yeah.
all right.
Wow,
So
we crushed it.
you did, and so yeah, as you all are sort of in this
Oh, by the way, this
room,
feels like a trap.
you
Yeah.
hear the
That's why I wanted you outside.
telltale sound of a lock clicking. Clunk.
I knew I didn't like this.
What are the walls
Yeah,
made out of?
We
Body
don't have the
slams
battery
the
engraved
door.
either, do we?
No.
Nope.
There's no way I could have had that.
What are the walls made out of?
As you have that sentiment, all around you, around each of you individually, forms this bright blue cylinder, much like a soup can that has been magically formed around you. And you start feeling this feeling of descending as yourselves and this blue barrier pass through the floor. And as your head like passes through as well, all you see is darkness around you, with the exception of this blue barrier. And each of you completely separate. As you descend, you start hearing, feeling music.
Like,
Starts growing louder and louder and more upbeat. And before you know it, the tempo picks up. And you find yourselves in a very peculiar room. And you see a young elven woman who very much does not look military, who is jamming out to some music that's coming from somewhere in this like kind of laboratory type area. And
Griselda, sorry, go ahead.
and yeah, and as you sort of find your feet in this very new space, she sort of looks up. Oh, I wasn't expecting visitors today. Well, are you going to introduce yourselves?
Go ahead.
Well,
You're going to have to speak
you definitely
louder.
don't. I say you definitely don't look like my brother's type.
She sort of looks you up and down. Oh, son of a
I come over and
bitch.
hand her the letter.
Oh, come on. I did not need this today.
I
You
don't
know-
think he's trying to get you back together with him.
Yeah, that's why he sent a group of...
What, do you think we're
what-
gonna come
What are
kidnap
you? No, but
It's
I-
complicated, okay?
Oh, we do apologize dropping in, but I'm Griselda, and
You can tell who I am because I mentioned my brother, and you can
and you actually look like you belong in this city.
Hey,
look.
we tried.
They
We tried. Okay.
tried
Yes,
their
it's a
best.
very valiant effort, but you know, you can only do so much.
Even
Like, you
with
can talk
Emmy's
to her
clothing,
sister.
They just don't look right. No, her clothes are great.
You are the only 5 people in this city that actually have a tan.
I'm gonna look at my arms.
Am I wrong?
Ferrick's covered like damn near head to foot.
I mean, we could use some moisturizer,
Mhm.
I guess.
It is
Yes.
pale.
So
Equality's not something I think much about.
It's considered rebellious that Celise went to the desert party. Like
Yeah.
that's how uptight Doma is.
So what favor does your brother need?
I'm not sure. And I hand her the letter. You know, I guess you don't know, but he doesn't like telling me
Like the
things. He
sound
thinks
effects.
that I screw it up.
Do you?
I believe in you, Celise.
Huh?
No,
Do-
she's
do
great.
you
Try my
screw them up?
hardest.
You
I try my hardest.
mm-hmm.
Don't listen to her, Celise.
Griselda's just
I'm
in the
gonna
back,
graduate
humming
soon.
along.
I just found what I'm gonna write my thesis on if the world doesn't end.
That's right.
You're welcome.
And she's a big part of that world not ending part. So.
Yeah, you. I think you might be a big part of this whole world not ending thing.
So,
We also need to destroy Domo.
No,
that-
okay, let's.
Don't
Fair.
worry about him. He
Is the reason why
Let's
we're here.
working
But
on
he's
him.
Okay,
He's-
so
he's having
first
you know
off,
how you need like
first off-
you know how you need like the crazy one in the group.
you
First
keep a
off,
lid on that.
Never tell people your plan.
Varric, stop blabbing about that to everybody.
So,
Doma,
We
that's
look.
why I'm
You're
here.
you're probably right. We probably need to drop this place from the sky, but we shut up about it for now.
Well, it needs to move first, so we don't take out the city below.
That's fair. They don't deserve it.
okay, when you leave here,
Look, they're already
Celise,
covered in shit.
Celise,
Yeah.
Miss Troxley, when you leave here, I
Mhm.
need you to do me a favor if I'm going to do this.
Yeah, what is it? And also, what are you doing?
She sort of
You
leans
wouldn't
in.
Tell me.
Find him a therapist. Like, he needs to
I-
talk this out.
He doesn't talk to anybody about his feelings.
Yes, that's what a therapist is for.
Okay, but he's gonna say that like it's inefficient or something. He's gonna talk for like 30 minutes, and I'm gonna give up. He has very long explanations for everything.
Well, Celise and the rest. Your brother says that you have some worrying issues with one of our brother houses.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
Do you actually care?
I could care. Is that enough for you? Or do I
It
need
is for
to
me.
Perhaps.
proclaim that I will raise the very skin from their bones and wear
He
it as
would
a
like
hat?
that, but I think just caring is good.
I simply wish to not be stabbed in the back.
Well, stay clear of. I don't know. I don't have a good comeback here. So, what is it that you need?
We need a clean way into the compound. We have evidence of some nefarious doings, and we need access to confirm them.
Okay. Well, let me put it this way. All of the great houses have fairly large compound. I don't think it would be that difficult to just get in if that's all you needed.
That's a start.
We need
But-
to find.
We need to know when.
something there.
Okay, would you like to elaborate?
We need to find a person
Okay.
We need to know when
that,
they're there.
that we
Facility.
believe they're holding captive.
A facility that might be hit. Yes.
See, this is why more information can help.
Yeah, but like we had to work so hard for the information that it feels like we
It's
have
a
to
slow
keep
drip.
it secret. Yeah.
Right.
We don't trust you fully.
I mean, I
And
don't even.
that
I
is
barely
the
really-
first
This is
smart thing
brother.
you've said. But at the very least, I would hope
I'm just
that
letting them talk.
I would hope that your brother wouldn't send you here if he thought I was going to, I don't know, press a button and call a squadron of breakers down here.
No, in fact, he.
I'm gonna look around
you
for
know,
a button.
Oh,
he
there's
told us
buttons.
to try and stay hidden. In fact, these guys gave their like real names upstairs. If you could like, do you have the ability to just destroy that guard log?
I care not who knows that I am here.
Who
He gave his real name. That's the craziest thing. Like, people are looking for
You're
him.
right.
you know,
People think I am dead, and I wish
People
for them
think
to
he's
think
dead.
a ghost
You-
is coming for him.
so Celise, I know for
Yeah.
a fact that you learned this because I learned this. You don't just willingly tell people all of your weaknesses.
No, of course not.
Like, for instance, that your friends are idiots. You don't just come out and just start with that.
Well, I
I'm
think it's
sorry.
pretty clear.
I mean, he's not, and I point to Short Fuse. And I don't know her that
I mean,
well.
we're not hiding.
I point to Griselda. Those two, though, and I point to Balin and Frick, they're dumb.
Hey,
Celise, have you ever wondered? Perhaps Ferric knows exactly what he's doing.
Ferric, I think that you're just daring fate.
that's a
I
hell of a
have
way
a
to put
plan.
it. I
I'll
respect.
tell you a secret. I remember more than I let on.
I believe it. I believe it.
Assuming none of the rest heard that over the music.
Although there's so many things you could tell me, Ferric, that I would believe.
Silly, seriously.
None of them would help us in this situation, though.
Therapy.
For which one?
Well, they do group rates. So,
The party
to the
therapy.
to the
We are
matter.
simply looking to ally ourselves with someone who we can trust.
Well, I haven't betrayed you yet.
This is true. But
Been
we
5
have not
minutes.
done anything to entrust.
Are you?
Well,
saying
you've
you
given
do something to
your
prove
real
us to
names.
her?
You've willingly come to a place where you could easily be trapped and transported into the blackest cell in Blackwood Tower.
It's
Let's
very cute you
see.
think you could stop me.
I knew we were going to end up there.
You. I
It's
like.
not what
I
you
like.
think it is.
I
It's not
like
a
your
big black
bravado.
tree.
I like your bravado,
I'm gonna puff my chest out.
but you
That's a
do
good word. I
not
know that word.
understand
Ferric, we
the
almost died to
state of
those two
things.
breakers.
I don't
3
think.
breakers. 1 breaker.
Elaborate. Your
But-
turn to elaborate.
To the matter at hand, if you need to get into, you said Neverand, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
That's right. We need to get. We're looking for something in the Neverend compound. Preferably, we would like if they don't know where they're looking for it, or if I'm there at all.
She kind of walks.
I can take care of that on my own.
She walks over to this wall that has a glowing sigil on it, and it's in these like concentric rings with that are like set with all different like runes, and she sort of like puts her hand up and like spins it, and as it spins you can see it like sort of like locks in place as it spins, each time setting into a different configuration. And she sort of like will like swipes like the runes and they like swap. Now, I don't think I've ever had need to break their circle, but I could.
I'm sure they've broken yours before.
No.
This thing can take us there?
I mean, I could take you a lot of places. Just
Well, we
depends on.
want to go one place.
Yes, I understand. That is what I'm saying. And yes, I could. Do you have anything from them that holds their signature by chance? It's fairly trivial. It's not trivial. It is extremely difficult, but I can sort of lock onto their signature if you have something that...
This doesn't say which house it is, but I think it's Neverend, right?
Which one?
The Bangle of Vestra. I put it in chat.
Yeah, Vestra is a different house.
Right. Shit. Do I have a Neverend thing? God damn it, I don't think I have anything from Neverend.
Did we pick up anything off of the?
Nope.
What's in the party loot?
Nothing relevant.
We don't have our bag of
Yeah.
holding either.
I don't think we have anything, do we? We could
I
try to
mean,
get some.
what was in the holding? Wait, I have a signet ring. I don't know what it's from. Oh,
It's
just
from your
mine.
background, yeah.
Yeah, it's my background. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Vestra's
your
a,
ring.
yeah, Vestra's
it's
from
my
is a
signature.
different house.
Yeah. Right. That's just one of the other houses.
Yeah. Without, I could still do it, but it would be loud.
What did she need? Oh, something to. Gotcha.
What
Something from the
about
Neverend house.
Barrett?
What do you mean? What about Farron?
You want to sacrifice me?
No, but do we think you might be from the Neverend compound? If they're doing
Sure,
their
I'll
research
sacrifice
there?
myself.
No. Let's think this out. Does that make sense though? Like, we all had.
I mean,
we believe they're
theoretic-
doing things similar to what they're doing to Ferric there.
do we have any gifts at our house from the Neverends?
It would have to be something along the lines of the bangle, like something that is
Yeah.
magically enchanted to hold their like fingerprint, right?
Uh-huh.
So it would be something like a personal artifact like that. You know,
It's like what my necklace is.
yeah.
Not my magic item
Personally-
necklace, my normal necklace.
I think loud is fine enough.
Oh, you know, I could. Do you think that token we had, that note we had for that jeweler?
I don't think so.
That's not enchanted either. Did you? Never mind.
In my head, I'm like, that's some long-term plan to like I don't know,
thought
you
we
said it
found
had
a
some
Neverend
artifact or
thing.
something they had. I'm like, well,
I thought
The
so
artifact
too,
place that might
but
have
I
been
can't
Neverend
recall
picked
what it
up.
is.
What
Mm,
jeweler?
Could just be wishful thinking.
it's like Silver Shade Antiquities, I think. That
Yeah,
never
no,
happened in a
that's
while
the
ago.
You
That's
have
some other
you have a
crap.
note of payment from the, or like there
Uh-huh.
a name,
Yeah.
an amount of gold, and the place, and it was found on the drow that you fought.
That's right. It was on the trail.
What's the
Right, but
broken
okay,
breaker
I'll stop getting
collar?
that confused.
That is the necklace that was tied to the breaker that you fought.
Yeah, which I don't think directly relates to them.
I mean, if anything, that would
Probably not.
do something different, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see what it would do. It would be
Uh-huh.
excellent. Let's do it.
We're
I
going
guess
to the
loud
Black
is.
Wood Tower after all.
Called it.
I don't think loud's gonna work.
You guys go on ahead.
What do you think, Celise?
I mean, it does seem like Loud's the opposite of our goal.
So how do we get something like that?
Well,
I-
you take
we'd
it
have to-
from someone that bears the
Yeah.
mark.
Yeah, we'd have
But
to
it-
beat somebody up at the least and like kidnap.
I mean-
we'd have to kidnap.
Yeah.
There are options other than violence, Celise, like
Yep, mugging.
diplomacy
Kidnapping
and
isn't
subterfuge.
violence.
Robbing. You're right.
Kidnapping
We
isn't
can just
violence.
steal.
Subterfuge,
I don't think-
Celise.
I don't
Kidnapping
think
is only
mugging
violent if you
or
beat them.
stealing
Did
from
you
people
forget your-
is the way to go.
Etiquette class.
Ah,
Robbing is such
yeah,
a
but,
vulgar
you know,
word.
It's. I'm just. It's. You know,
It's
just
still
trying to save
robbing.
time. They won't understand.
Partaking of
subterfuge, I
their
don't think.
goods.
I don't think that's the way to go, dear. That's
Lightening
that's
their
very rude.
Service.
You're right. We should use more.
Making sure they don't spend all their money in one
Finesse.
place.
Oh, what the fuck?
But any trinket that you would find would have to be from someone of substantial status within the house.
What the fuck is the guy's name that we're looking for?
Malachi.
Malachi. Malachi.
This room looks
There we
great,
go.
by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It really does.
Did you
Music's
notice
killing
that
him.
the wall is the most ghetto wall I've ever made?
What do you mean? Because there is no wall?
No, it was like canisters. I covered it.
This?
No, like the wall that
Oh, I
this
see.
is on. This wall.
I think it still looks
Uh-uh.
I
good.
honestly didn't
I think-
notice.
No, I know.
Me
No,
neither.
I
I'd
didn't
rather.
either.
Yeah.
No, I didn't notice.
Thank you. I was very happy with how this turned out.
Yeah, it looks great.
We're
Uh,
kind of on a timer here in the city.
Well, whatever option you choose, it'll take me a couple days at least. There's a lot of wards and
Can you
traps that you
do
need
more
to
than one?
at a time. No. What else do you have in mind?
Balin's gonna look at Ferric. Yes, what do you have in mind?
Oh, nothing. Something to
Um,
think about. I'll chew on it.
I mean, I was,
I can't.
you can, Ferric. I think if you're thinking, if
It's
I'm
gonna
thinking,
glare
if you're
at you.
thinking, it doesn't seem like there's a better person to ask about you than this lady.
We don't know if we can trust her yet. I mean,
I'm not sure if we can trust her yet.
how much do you trust your brother, Sillies? I guess that's the question.
And he's I mean, he's been quite mean, but he's never led me astray before.
How do you know Sillies' brother? Lieutenant.
Let's just say we had a very
No. You tell us exactly. No lies. No bullshit.
No, I don't need to know the specific details.
I believe the word
No,
you used.
I
was
just need to
elaborate.
know. I just need to know more than let's just say. That's not trust.
Would you like to see my level below this?
Only if I can take you there.
All right, we're done here.
Yeah, I don't want to go a level below this.
You said a couple days.
Yeah, I did.
So if after a couple days we can bring a trinket back, that'll help the process. Or do you
If-
need it now?
If you can bring a trinket
She
back
needs it
within
to
a couple
start.
of... No, not entirely. I can get through most... Typically the way these work is I can get most of the way there without the signature, but the signature is the last thing that sort of enables passage, right? It's like you can take
Yeah.
a square peg and run it through a circular hole. It'll just cause a lot of mess. But I can get most of the way there without that. I only need that for the last sort of as for the transferal.
Well, we know what we need to do then. Is there any way you can contact us when you're finished or close to finish?
I can contact your brother.
I'm sure
Looking
he'd
at
love to hear
Solis.
from you.
I wouldn't be so sure. But, as is the way of things, I think it would be prudent, now that I know all that you are about in this matter, to discuss payment.
Business has always been Davin's thing.
Yes, but this is business with you. Not with the Troxley name, but
What
with
do you
whatever band you all are.
Whitestone order.
Quaint.
Let's just
Balin will glare.
exchange a favor for a favor. As dangerous as that can be, I trust you.
It's a good way to build trust.
Okay, well,
We are very capable people. Discreet, some would say.
I think we should still ask if there's an alternative method of payment. I don't like.
We
really
are
owing
willing to
people.
do what needs to be done.
well, let's just say, when you do subterfuge into the Neverin compound, there's an artifact that they have in their possession that I would very much like to have.
Something shiny.
In a manner of speaking, yes. It is a twisted metallic structure. It's made of a metal that you've most likely never seen. Has this like sort of fluid pattern to it.
Does this sound any familiarity to Ferret? Does it sound familiar at all?
Varric never seen it. Balin
Would
has.
I just
Griselda
like her
have-
description, like potential metals, that
Balin.
sort of thing.
Balin recognizes the description. It's
I do.
exactly what your tattoo looks like. Your crest. Which I'm pretty sure I have described this before, John, but it is literally it feels like there is a chunk of metal embedded in your skin. It's not a tattoo. It is actually
Okay.
like metallic. Like it doesn't
Some
like
weight.
feel yeah, like it is metal that is embedded in your skin but doesn't like hurt or like feel weird, and it moves with you, but if you tap it, it's metal. And it has that same fluid, like, remember gel pens? It's that sort of
Yeah.
texture, and like it flows very gently as you move. But yes, I'm not sure exactly the shape it's in, but it is in this like twisted tree or branch type pattern. My intelligence has let me on to the fact that it should be there. And I would like
We
you to
will
retrieve
keep
it
our
for
eyes
me.
out.
No, you will.
Keep our eyes open for it.
No, you will retrieve it for
Can
me.
you tell us like where it is in there? Like, a
Where
little
you're
more?
going.
Of
I
course
trust
we
in
will,
you all.
because we offered a favor for
Alright.
a favor.
Griselda sighs and says, "Are you sure you won't accept coin?"
Favors are much more valuable than coins.
Does it look like I
You
need
have to know your
coin?
way around this city.
Ma'am, I understand that you are new to the city,
don't-
but there are four names that you should know if you are here. One of which is Troxley. One of which is Nevrand. One Vestra. And one McNeary. any of those names you don't want to cross.
Well, we can bring you the thing, but we can't promise what condition it'll be in.
I'm pretty certain it's durable. Now,
Consider it done.
very well. Have you any other questions?
No, I think we're off
I
to
don't
the
think
start
so.
of a very prosperous relationship.
That is
Oh,
If we do manage to get Oh, go on.
what's something embarrassing about Davin that I could like bring up to make him feel bad?
Just remind him of the time in the fountain.
Okay, sure.
My question was just going to be, I mean, if you know how to get us in there, can you get us a map before we go? We're not going to have a lot of time, no matter what happens.
I'll see what I can do. No
Fair enough.
promises, though.
I'll be right back. 1 sec.
Okay. If we're done here, then I'll see you in a couple days' time.
Satisfactory.
Celeste, do try and not plaster your name across this city. It's unbecoming.
No, of course. I mean, I was gonna lie when I got here, but your people know me, clearly.
Yes. Notoriety is such a burden.
It's can be a real pain in the ass sometimes.
All right. And with that, you all elevator back up into the room.
That doesn't even make a lick of sense.
Magic.
Ferric abruptly demands the door be opened.
As you go to like slam on it, it like pump pops open.
Punch the door open.
Pretty much, yeah.
Punch the
Like it
door
wasn't
open.
locked.
We found your coffin, and he walks away.
Sure. Who are you talking to? The vampire?
Please forgive him. He's having a rough day.
And yeah.
Sounds like a real threat if he doesn't understand that you think he's a vampire.
Yeah, he's just like, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
As you were, boys.
you have the city.
So
We need to keep a low profile.
Yeah,
Whatever we do.
we'll have some talking time while we plan what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
we need to search for my home.
And I need to stock up on some potions. It's been a long time since we had a minute.
Do you know where your house might have been?
I'll have to get with someone to get the specifics.
Get with who? Oh, no.
Just let us know.
A
We'll try
voice
to
in my
look.
head, sir.
Well, I'll stick with you, Ferric.
All right then.
All right.
We need
What
someone to. We need to prioritize getting the art,
We
the
need supplies as well.
emblem or whatever. Do you know a place where never end people like to hang out other than their compound? At least.
Not
local
off the top
haunts?
of my head.
Perhaps a bar or an inn or tavern?
I was thinking the market.
Bars.
Perhaps
Everybody
we could
see.
find what we need and gain some
I mean-
information as well.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe some of their servants, I guess. I'm not
You-
sure if
Maybe
they have a Lydia
someplace-
system.
You were
Maybe
told
someplace
that
more
it must
barely.
be, it like a servant isn't gonna
A
have.
high-ranking person. Yeah,
Yeah.
but we can use the servant to get to another person.
I mean, maybe
He's
there's
like,
a
"This
place
is not
where if
what
you
I
want to go in
planned."
person, a higher end establishment.
I was just
Yeah, is
trying
there some
to
sort of
get
like
supplies for us.
Like a gentleman's club.
yeah,
or
like the golf course
Yeah.
clubhouse.
club.
Yeah, the golf club. Some
club- yeah,
fancy
the
club that the
clubhouse,
rich people are a part of.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Some chateau.
Is there an
So
information
at least you
person
get
in
it
the city
Studio
that
71
know?
or whatever. Yeah.
Or Opera House, or
I
art
don't think we
museum.
could all get in there, but I think Solis could. And maybe one other person.
I can get Natalia in.
Something tells me short fuse is not cool enough.
Maybe Griselda also,
No.
since she's magical.
Maybe because
possible.
she's magical, but
There
she's not
could totally get
notable.
in.
Yeah, that's
Honestly,
usually elite
old people
class.
get a pass for being rude all the time.
Why
Well,
couldn't
they're
we
all-
Natalia?
They root their way in. Ferric is made of magic, but that just makes him incredibly suspicious. That doesn't
Yeah,
make
yeah.
him.
See, Emily's
That
can
doesn't make
us,
him
like,
safe to use to bring in.
outfits or like costumes.
I still think you can get one other person in Solis, but that's it. If there is such a
Yeah.
place.
But I don't really want to use. I'm trying not to, as Samantha said, trying not to put my name all over the city.
I mean, I guess you've never really been to these places before, have you?
This wouldn't be my character's scene at all.
Yeah.
She goes to
uh,
school and then she
would it be
fights
one of
crime
your-
underneath the city. and
Would it
then
be
she
one of your
goes to, like,
siblings
raves.
scenes?
Probably Davin for business stuff, but not really.
Yeah, he's kind of stuck
Because
up.
it's like yeah.
Seems like you and Nan could get into whatever that would be. Since you're
Any
both
college
magical.
friends? I'm just trying to give you an
College makes
alibi to
sense,
be
yeah.
there.
Ariok, Emily's.
A
no,
magical
no,
college,
no.
someone you knew from there.
Yeah, I would think someone from college would be.
Your friend
a
you
good
just met
thing,
probably
but-
goes there all the time.
Yeah.
You just need a cover to be there and
Oh,
be
what was
sneaky.
that? What was that annoying person?
I don't know. I made up a name and instantly
Juniper.
forgot it.
Juniper.
Juniper.
I could not
I was like-
forget it. I did not even write it down.
So you're gonna track down Juniper then?
That damned
Uh-huh.
Juniper.
Looks
We'll
like you gotta
find
play
her.
nice.
It
Oh my
might
God, I
be very, very hard, but we'll find her.
And we'll talk to her.
Okay, yeah, I thought of I thought of a plan there. Wait, what is Juniper part of anything important? She went to my college.
Sure. What do you want her to be a part of?
I mean, I want her to be a fucking member of the Neverend House.
No.
The agricultural department. And no, you don't. She would surely die.
No, I mean, she would be. She would be a lesser house.
Yeah.
She would be.
Just like the bright, bubbly kind of person that runs the committee.
No, she's actually part of the Gautier house. Who
The Gautier house. Got it.
is basically you went to her family's school,
Uh-huh.
so she's like it's
Oh,
like her
she's
mom's a
just somebody that
teacher.
you used to know?
Okay.
Like
So I know lots of I have her family's tattoo on me.
do you?
No, I have the Lamine one. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any
I
other
think I never actually picked for sure, but whatever.
is there any other leads and stuff you want to do in the city?
We have supplies.
do
We
that
have
antiques
Ferric's
thing,
house.
That's a different storyline. So I don't
It's
think
on in Discord, by the way. I'm editing the message, so
Yeah.
And obviously track down an Everend.
yeah. We're coming up with ideas for how to find a.
Yeah, that's
a
my
Neverend.
idea. We track them down. That's it.
You know where they are.
Bring it up
You know
to
where they
yeah.
live.
Yeah.
You could just
mean, we can't
burgle.
I was
Burgle.
I was
I mean, we do have
thinking
those
we could
clothes.
tail them.
We do have those cloaks for being sneaky.
Yeah, we got those sneaky cloaks. Let's
Mhm.
burgle.
I think
We could like.
I
get a
think the
little-
man
I-
in the sky
And
wants
I
us
have
to
gloves of
burgle.
thievery.
No, I mean I have a plan for what you guys can do. Just nobody said it yet.
We could. I mean,
Man in the Sky has multiple ways for you to do this,
But no
and
one
has
said
been
any of
setting
those
and
ideas.
has been setting them up for like 6 sessions now.
We have a bunch of drugs. Maybe they want drugs in there. We could sell drugs to somebody.
We do have all that in Thralia.
Let's see, what else do we have?
Become drug dealers.
I'm trying to think.
What was this?
Use your nature skills to produce a more pure substance.
Oh, nope, that's how to
Uh,
summon a Galbrezu. That's not going to help us.
Ow. What was on that note again that you had?
Which one? This one? This was just the prices of how much we can sell our drugs for.
I don't know how to put the one I have in chat, but it's very brief.
We found that. That link to whatever at all.
John, you
Wait,
That doesn't work.
become drug dealers. Does that mean Sigurd can come back?
There we go. Thank you.
no.
Sigurd's never been in this world. He can't come back to this world.
To our world.
We could try to RP between this session and next and figure out what we could do better. That would fit in with a good plan.
No, I know. I
Yeah,
just
can
want
I
to
roll an
brainstorm a little
insight?
bit before we. What?
Can I roll an insight check to see if I can figure out what you're thinking?
Sure.
I'm so bad at insight checks.
That's why he thinks it's fine.
It's not bad. Give us a hint.
There are multiple paths that you could take,
That's not a hint.
and some of them may do less damage to the city and or its residents' reputations than others.
That's
Fair.
not a route that Ferret cares about.
It's very funny.
I will say that I have been thinking about this section of this adventure for a long time
Uh-huh.
and have laid some seeds.
Varric still remembers the dream.
Which one?
The dream in the purple crystal house.
Yeah, what was that?
The one where we went up the stairs and
No, I know, but what was
everybody
the...
had their own dream, and then mine was all of the like armored core armor came out and shot missiles at those guys.
Yeah, but that was like from
I know,
the like
but that's what's in Varric's mind of what to do.
okay, well, fair, grow some fucking core armor then.
He's got it.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, he doesn't have it on him right now.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have armored core like I'm a mech armor. He just isn't.
That-
He
You're
just is a mech.
misunderstanding. My version and whatever's different, I guess, in my head.
We were supposed to go to Sparkle Gears Emporium, weren't we?
Sparkles.
And ask for Felix, Stario's friend.
I
That
don't
is
have
another
good
lead
notes
that you
if
had.
have notes for that.
What was that
I'm
called?
going through my notes.
Um,
Sparkle Gears Emporium. Felix was the informant for Sario. Maybe he has some.
yeah, the name, I changed the name of the store. It's Spick and Sparkle.
Okay, sorry.
No, I didn't tell you, but because this is the first time it's come out since then.
Yeah. So we do have that lead too. So that maybe when we're picking up supplies, we can stop in. And if it's in,
I have notes
yeah.
about Professor Bagwagons at the college.
Oh yeah, no. Bagwagons. I was like, who the fuck's Bagwagons? Oh no, that's Selisa's professor that she owes a dissertation to.
Thesis paper. Yeah.
I was like notes about
Professor
college.
Really hoping this end of the world gets me out of it.
Trying to go back through some notes.
There was something about a symbol of Tamex that we saw recently, but my note says I missed it.
That was a tattoo on the back
Yes.
neck of the Void Steel Sentinels.
Okay.
Yeah, the Eye of Tamex.
Okay.
Maybe we could buy it.
I could drink that potion now that we're not sure what to do.
What's the potion?
I have this potion that Serial identified. I mean, he was saying he had some setup stuff, and I'm like, well, this is something that's left over from that. Serial identified a potion of like shared memories that I had from
Okay.
a while
Right.
ago.
I mean, we have some time if you're if you're looking to trip.
I mean, you know me. Always ready. Yeah, if we
Maybe,
could split that potion, we could all like take a minute and go back to the compound and then drink it.
Or maybe we do that after we explore if we come up dry. Because we have a couple days.
Guess that'd be more at Ricky's discretion if you want to try to fit it into 15 minutes or not. We could just do it at the start of the next one or at the end of the next one.
We'll do it at the start of the next one. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I have cat fur all over me. Man.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry, she's in my lap and everywhere.
That's all I see in my notes was Spick and Sparkle and the symbol of Tamex.
I think the only other thing I have is that note for the antiquities place. It's like 8,600 gold.
What was that in the context of? You just found it?
No, I think we found it on the Drow, where like there was the temple that we found like after
Okay.
Michael had died. That was like right before we met the Valthonis guy,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
right? Yeah, it was Gillian's temple, I think.
That sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those do certainly look like a handful of leads y'all got.
Yeah?
On the note of scheduling. Good Christ.
We got holidays coming up.
Yeah, it's a busy everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, real quick.
Check my calendar.
Real quick. Good session, guys. I had a lot of fun.
Good job. Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I
a lot of
love
It was fun. Thank you.
love the RP. And so we'll see you next session.